yeah, 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 look, ball player, no watching from the side. Said that you got him next, well go ahead and show him why. No limits in the sky, go ahead and take your shot. This one is for the city, let's show him how we rock. Coaches used to call my phone, what you doing?
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Up Next podcast, where we tell you who's next in the world of youth sports, high school basketball, uh, all different sports, but right now we're on basketball heavy. I'm Jamal Murphy. I got my co-hosts in the house, Khalid Green and the young boy Mike chilling. He's back. Did
Mike
his
Wade
thing. He
Smith.
did his thing last interview. So we know what it is right now. We have a very special guest, one of the top players in the country in the class of 2026. But first, what's up, Khalid? What you been up to? And you too, Mike. What's up?
Peace, man. I'm just trying to stay warm, man. Chicago. I'm in Chicago right now. It's a break. It's break out here. So I'm just trying to stay warm, man. Got my tea. All right.
Yeah,
So I'm good.
the Windy City.
Yes, sir. Mike, what's
So,
good?
No, man, getting back into school, student athlete, trying to still get it down pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear
Mike
you. Yeah,
Wade Smith.
keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? Got to take care of business. Um, but like I said, we got a very special guest in the house today. He's a top 20 consensus top 20 in the class of 2026. He is at overtime elite now. Um, Originally from Senegal. Then he was in Marietta, Georgia. Um, 6'10", 215 center, Moustapha Diop. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir, for sure, for sure. Shout out to all y'all. Thank for for having me here.
No doubt.
All right. So, I mean, I was reading about your story a little bit, and it seems like like a like you got to be a special individual to do what you've done. Even so far, like I said, growing up in Senegal, I think you played in Africa, you played in Spain. Now you're in America. Speak four languages. Um, now you're in the heart of this youth basketball scene, this AU scene, this American high school basketball scene. Like I said, you're top 20. You got to tell me how all this came about. Like take us back, to when it all started and your journey to get here where you are now.
Um, I would say everything like the move like wasn't basketball for real, like for real, for real. Cause growing up I used to play soccer and I was really good at it. So like all the African kids, like all you first thing you're gonna do is play soccer. Everybody know how to play soccer back there. So um so but like I'm part of a family that like I'm part of like a big family and we
Mm-hmm.
all tall. And also like all my siblings play basketball. So I was like the only one. Like they all like started like me playing soccer and stuff, but like they kept just growing, like getting tall and tall, and so people be around them, like, and my uncle and stuff like telling them go play basketball and stuff, like, so they started doing it, and they kind of like fell in love with it. So but like I was the hardest one to like get into playing basketball because I love soccer so much. I was like nah, I ain't playing. So so one of my brothers, he's like, so he the tallest one of the family. He like 7 feet, 7'1". So he's in Spain, still playing basketball pro in Spain. So he used to tell me when I was like, I remember like 8, 9, 10 years old. He used to tell me, "You gonna be taller than me." I was like, I used to look at him like, "What are you talking about?" So
Right.
I ain't believing that. So like just like now, if I like last time I seen him in Germany, and like I'm almost there. Like I'm not told on him yet, but I think I might be in a couple of years, you know. So I was like, oh, that was true. But then he kept telling me about it. So I tried. I tried like I think I was 9, something like that. So I tried. I went 2 days. Like I ain't doing this. Go back to soccer, you know, for till like 12. Then I started back playing soccer because it was like so. This one day he stopped telling me about it. So one day he just called me. He said, "Mo, do you want to come to Spain?" So I was like, I mean, of course. So he was like, okay, then play basketball. So I'm gonna take you to Spain. Then by then, like my sister, so he took my sister to Spain, my sister, my older sister. So then, she came back like for vacation, look fresh and stuff, new clothes. Like, I might do this.
Right,
Cause
right.
like they were like, cause at some point they were like, if you don't play basketball, you're not gonna get no shoes to play soccer. So I'm like, all right. But then I was like, oh, let me just start doing it. So my mom is like someone that that is like very important in my life. So like at the very young age, like, cause my dad passed like early, like when I was like 8. So my mom, she like the one I really I really know, like, so I be around her, like, and we like super close. So everything he said like is a yes, like I ain't no doubt about it. So my brother knew like if he talked to my mom, you know that would have happened. So then this one day my mom called me, so because she never done that like before, like call me and like trying to have a conversation with me, something like that. I was like, oh, this must be very, like something serious. So she was telling me about it. She was like, just start. You can start playing basketball like in the morning. So like in the afternoon, just like, alternate like both, like do both soccer and basketball. So then you'll see if you like it. So then I started doing that. I started going with my sister that came back home for vacation. So I started going with her. So then, I kind of found like, because soccer, like I used to be like, like outside on the ground, like dirty, getting dirty and all that, and so getting hurt. So I'm like, and basketball was kind of like look like way more clean. So I'm like, I mean, why not? So then I started doing it, like fell in love with it, and I started playing. That's how I started playing soccer. But I ain't really play like in Africa. That like I play like probably like 8 9 months. Then my
Hmm.
brother moved to Spain. So like most of basketball I learned in Spain.
Mm.
So yeah, that's how the journey started. Went to Spain. It was hard at the very first moment because they were my brothers and sisters over there. So they lived in Barcelona. So I thought I was gonna go directly to Barcelona, chilling, with the family and all that. But my brother tricked me. So they sent me like at the islands, like if I ever heard that, like the Canary Island in Spain.
Right,
Hmm.
right.
Hmm.
So it's like 3 hours of plane ride from Barcelona. Like so I'm like, then I got there, like I stopped in Las Palmas and then I went to like another island called La Palma. So I went there by myself. I'm like, where my brothers at? And all that. Like they were like, what? What are you talking about? So I didn't know who I was around with. I didn't even know that. That was my first time seeing them. Like, and so I was like, oh. So it was crazy that first night. It was crazy. I even, been crying because I was on the 12. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
crying. Oh, my brother out much go. Like, what are you doing, bro? So it was crazy. It was crazy.
How tall were you at 12?
Um, I mean 6 something. I don't really remember, but probably I was tall though. Probably like 6'5" or something like that. So
Look at Mike. Look at Mike. He's 12 right now.
How tall are you, Mike?
I'm like 5'4", bro.
That's all
oh,
right. That's all
nah,
right.
Don't worry about it,
I,
baby. Listen, I'm 51. I'm 5'6", so all of y'all are better than me.
oh wow, yeah, yeah. So it was crazy that night. And my brother, I talked to him. Then he was like, "You'll be fine. Just do it. I'll come down there see you and all that. So everything you need, just call me. I'm here with you and stuff." So that's how it started.
So that situation where you just thrown into the fire like that. You look back on it now. That had to make you tougher or something, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy because like sometimes like basketball like it's any sport like it's like that. Sometimes there's like lows and downs, a lot of like ups and downs, like and every coach is not gonna treat you the same.
Right.
It's very tough. Like you have to be tough to like to be able to handle all that. So every time I look out like back then like how everything started. Like when I'm like at some point that I want to like give up on some, like every time I think about that, give me like motivation. I'm like how I started and where I am right now, and but my life like changed like for real from now, like from before and now, compared to like if you compare before and now, it's just so it gives me a lot of motivation when I think about that. So that helped me to not to like never give up, just keep working and stuff. So it's
So the fact that you played soccer makes sense to me now because I watch you, and I know one thing about you. You have the ability to switch off on guards.
yeah,
Like you're
fact.
very agile for a 6'11", big. So that must be where your footwork came from. That foundation of soccer. So it makes sense to me now.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. That's it. That's a proof fact. Because like it's not like there's not many like 6'11" like that doing that. They can like able to like guard 1 to 5 and
Right.
like faster than everybody on the floor. Right. It's just is a blessing. And like
Yeah.
even my like my brother that I just told you, he even like that too, and he like 7 feet. He like so fast, quick on his feet and stuff. So he just I
Yeah.
think it's a soccer thing that helped about that.
Yeah.
What so you finally get over here. You finally get to. I guess you went to Georgia, right? That's where you touched down first in the
Yeah,
states. You finally get here. What was that like? What was it like? First touching down in America and you playing basketball over here, where it's basically like right now it'll probably change in the next 50 years. Africa will probably be king of basketball, but right now America's the basketball king. Like
right.
what was it like? What was that transition like, and what was the difference?
Um, so so basketball wise or just like the
Well,
wise?
both. I guess both.
Oh, okay. So I mean, you know, when I first got here, like it wasn't as rough as it was when I first moved to Spain. Because I mean, I was 15, going to my 16 when I first got here. So I was, I mean, still young, but like what I was experiencing in Spain, like helped me to like be able to like cope with all that. And because I've been to Spain for a long time, I didn't see my mom and all that, so I got a chance to like went back home for 2 weeks before I came here, so that helped too. So when I first got here, it wasn't really a big deal, and I was like being around the planes and stuff, and being to different countries and all that at a younger age. So when I was got, it wasn't that it wasn't that rough as it was for Spain and all that. So it was cool. Um, then I mean basketball wise is there's a lot of difference because like in Spain like I used to be like in my age like I used to be like I used to like dominate and stuff and all that. So like more like most of the times like games I play I'll be like one of the strongest on the court and all that. So and when I first got here that's what I struggled the most because like people like strong here you know. So it took me like a while to like get used to that. So, because we like in Spain, we don't really go to like get in the weight room like we do here. Like here you can see like a 13, 14, 15 years old like getting strong and like being going crazy in the weight room. In Spain, it's not like that. So there's a lot of difference about that. But like on the game wise, it's just like Spain. They're pretty good at basketball. Like and also they play in the right way. I mean, I think that's the only difference because in Spain, like everybody playing the right way. Nobody cared like how many points you have and all that. So in here, it's just it's like more individual than kind of like a selfish basketball, more selfish than collective. So yeah, that's those are the difference that I noticed at first when I first got here.
Did you kind of keep so your game now? You still play that all around game? Like has the selfishness gotten to you at all, or you still play the game that you always played?
I would say like I don't think so. Like yeah, I don't really think so. Cause I mean, cause like G, my guy G, he would be like, you gotta be selfish sometimes. I'm like, I just don't know how to be selfish. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to sometimes, and that's a poor fact in America. Especially here, like you gotta be selfish sometimes to like have your own, in the game and all that. So, but yeah, is I just don't know how to. I'm still trying though.
What you think is your best skill on the court?
um, I could just say I say I'm very athletic, like being able to switch like those. I mean, like so like I just said, like I said earlier, like every coach is not gonna treat you the same because my whole entire like basketball career, I always like everywhere I've been to, I always be like I was like like kind of like doing everything, every little thing and stuff, football on the floor and all that. So in like I like in overtime, like it's different because I mean I've got like playing like a center, like you just down there, like hitting the dunker spot, going, something like that. Block shots, like being able to switch like with like guards and all that, pick and roll. So but like my real game, I would say, I can do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I can be like, shoot the ball, catch and shoot. I'm cool with that. Cause I mean I be working my game, like my game with G and all that, like everything that I'm not doing right now. So I'm just making sure that I'm keep working on my like on my game. So in case like every time I live here, like any other roles that coach want me to play, I'll be ready, getting into it. But like what I like the way I play in overtime, like and I hope that would change. Like, cause I was wanting like to play like as a four. So like me and Cole, the other big like being on the court at the same time, but we've never had that chance to get in the court at the
Yeah,
same time.
yeah.
So I was like, I'm starting like time switch. He go back, he go in, but like I was a center, something like that. So yeah, and sometimes I get a chance to like shoot it in the game, but not really, just 1-2 shots a game, so something like that. But yeah, I'm like do like a little bit of everything.
Which I've seen you. Well, I've seen you have a nice. I saw you in AAU this summer on the Adidas circuit, and your pull up, you was making some. You made a couple of threes from the corner. I saw you make a mid range. So you definitely have a soft touch and the ability to stretch it at some point. So that skill is there. So if Coach Doug is listening, man. Coach Doug, man, open up your playbook for my boy, man. Stop playing with him, man.
So,
Uh,
so what do you like with
Don't worry about it, Mope. That came from me. That came from me.
He
yeah,
said
I
no
appreciate
comment, no
that. I
comment.
appreciate that.
He a team player.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, he's a team player.
I need someone to talk for me.
Right.
Yeah.
so with all the other bigs in your class, like what do you think separates you to be like one of the top bigs in your class?
Um, hard working, like, cause I came from like learning how to dribble the
Mhm.
basketball. Like some people like they just like born and then playing like they on the court already. So I came from like not knowing nothing about this sport and like where I am today. So I would say like hard working and and like I'll never give up like because I got a lot of why. So I feel like that's kind of like separate me with the others. Like I got a lot of why. There's a lot of things that I can say that like is my why. My family back home. Like every time I think about my mom, like I and I feel like there's a lot of like, I gotta change my family life and all that. So, and that's a big like motivation. So every time I think about it, sometimes I'll be calling G every now and then, like, yo, let's go work. Just sometimes be like thinking about some stuff, like, nah, I ain't gotta be here. Like, I gotta go work, even though I'm tired, something like that. So I would say that, and like execute like everything I work, like I always like try to like translate my workout to, like in the game. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because there's too many players that like being like work out. Like when you see them work out, you're gonna be like, oh man, they great, like great players and stuff, but they will never translate that in the
Right.
game. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important. And I do that very well. Like, even though it's not going, like, it might not work the first time, but if you keep doing it, it's gonna work. The work gonna pay. So I feel like that's what separates me with the others.
Right.
You were saying it was funny because you're saying your coach wants you to be more selfish and you kind of try to adapt to the game over here, but you must be doing something right because you're top 20. I seen you like ranked 12 or 14 in the class. So you're doing something right.
Right.
And you already committed. You committed to Georgia Tech. Uh, Damon Stoudemire is the coach, and I'm looking at the rest of the top 20 at least, and I think you're the only one who's committed this early. So
Yeah.
so talk about that. What made you, like, I guess, fall in love with Georgia Tech and Coach Stoudemire?
Um, I would say, like I've been around that campus like since my sophomore year. So like my early sophomore year. So I've been around there, been watching like practices and stuff. I've been there like a lot, and also like having conversations with Stoudemire, asking him questions about team and all that. So and I really like the program, and Stoudemire, like um I mean he working like really hard to like change like Georgia Tech basketball in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think he doing very good at it. His second year here. So and I feel like we have a very very good relationship. And him and G2, they got a really good relationship. So you know, and I like the campus, and also I'm big at the school. Like, school is very important to me. And Georgia Tech, everybody, I mean, we all know it's a great school. Like,
Yep.
I can
Yeah.
why so I'll be like, why not? Let's do it now. And I feel like my point of view about like going to school, I feel like it's kind of different compared to like other players my age. I feel like I don't need 50 offers, like 30. Yeah,
Right, 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 right.
if I see something that I like, I'm just coming to it and then keep working. So,
Right.
and also like I mean, I would not say annoying, but like it's a lot of pressure. Like, that process is just a lot of coaches calling you here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even though in the game, thousand coaches watching you, so you feel like you got to do everything right. Thinking about them. But now I don't got to worry about all that. So I got it out of the way. Just keep working, and so yeah, that's the reason why I took a decision early.
That makes sense. And shout out to Coach Stoudemire and Coach Carl Hobbs and that whole staff.
That's right.
That's a good staff over there. I think they will be in the top of the ACC very soon. The way they're recruiting
Yeah,
between you and all the other kids that went from OTE, they know exactly what they're doing as far as building a program.
yeah, right down the street, just walking there.
That's
Just
right.
grab-
That's right.
walk.
That's right. And
Yeah,
we'll be at your games mobbed up too.
yeah, yes, sir. For sure. Yeah.
What if as far as players, I'm sure you watch basketball, NBA, college, whatever. What players do you look up to? You kind of look at that you might have a similar game or athletic ability to that you kind of try to model your game after.
Like for now, I would say I like Pascal Siakam game.
Mm.
Yeah, I like his game. I can compare to like his game to like into mine. So um, I like AD. Everybody when most of the time I say I was like, hey man, he's soft.
You don't get injured like that though, right? I think
Before
that
this,
was. I think AD shut your thing off. You know what
but I ain't me. You know, people be
I'm saying?
saying that, but AD my guy.
Yeah,
Right. No, I mean he's a beast. You know what I'm saying? He's a
Yeah.
beast.
he's having a hell of a year too this year.
But yeah,
Hmm.
you know who I like the most though, who game, but like he not playing no more. K you know KG. I mean,
That's
yeah,
great.
KG
That's a
game,
great one.
yeah, yeah, I like him. Like I kind of like I knew who he was like too late, but you know I be watching his games like even high school and all that. So when I first got here, Jill was telling me about. He was like, you know who KG is? I'm like, I mean, I don't know. Then so he told me to like to you know to look at it and all that. So I started watching his game and I like it. I like the way he
Yeah,
played.
yeah, I can see that. Same body build too.
Yeah, I'm just not mean as him, but
Nah, KG, KG a wolf.
it it was the best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he wasn't playing around. You know what I'm saying? He had no time for the games. No time
right.
for the games out there.
Yeah.
So outside of basketball, like, what do you like to do? Like, what are your hobbies?
Um, stay in the house. I don't go nowhere. Like I don't play video games. None of that. I'm just so people be saying, yo, your life's so boring. I'm just be like, it's just not fun no more to me. Video games, like I used to play like a lot, so it's not
Yeah.
fun to me. I'm just on the phone, chilling, like on the phone, like none of house. Not really. I don't really do like something like sometimes like my friends force me like take me out, but you know, sometimes I go with them chilling. I mean,
So
you
you
know,
low key.
go get some food. But yeah, I'm in the house most of the days.
Mhm. All right.
Who
Yeah,
have
that
been good?
Mike was looking for a video game partner. That's what you were doing, Mike.
You mentioned your mom, being obviously very important to you. Is she, obviously she's one of them, but like who are the most influential people as far as basketball and really, allowing you to step your game up and put everything you have into it.
My brother, my big bro, that the one that like he the reason why I play ball, and also G, he's a a big part of my career. It was
Yeah,
he. My mom not here, my brother like none of my family, so he's very important to me. Like he pushing me like every day. And he constantly like his own kid, so it's it's love for real.
yeah. Shout out to G. One thing about G, he knows talent.
But
Jalen Brown, Scooter Henderson, and you the big man in the family now.
yep,
And they both went to the NBA, so that's a good sign for you.
but
Yeah.
yeah, the general.
What is your like daily routine as far as working out and getting shots up and all that kind of stuff?
Um, like if it's like OTE, like we most of the days we live in the house like around 7:50. So you'll like get ready, get your body right, and then I practice at like 8:30. Practice at 8:30, and we're done by like 9:45 or like sometimes like 10 o'clock. Then you heading like straight to the weight room, get a the lift. Sometimes you start weight first and then practice, and so after that you know get some breakfast, take a shower. If you want to take a shower first, then get a breakfast. Then we head in school like all day till like 4. Then we have workout again. like individual workout, working our games and stuff. Sometimes it can be like a team practice again too. So then around like 6:45, you be done with everything. So you take a shower, then go back home, chill. But if it's like on my own, like doing breaks and stuff, like I just I'm just like kind of doing the same, like waking up earlier every day. And like with G, it's even like harder, like you know, every day and no break. So we go work out. I like a hour 30 minute workout. Um, then come back home. Like sometimes I can stay home, like not doing nothing else the rest of the day. Sometimes we most of the time we go we have like other trainers that like for like lifting and like that can help you for your knees and like everything that you got hurt and stuff. So we do that sometimes first, and then we go to the gym, work on our game, and go back home chill. So that's my day pretty much.
So how do you think like OTEs helped you develop as like a player?
Um, I would say the most thing about OT, like the most important thing, I would say like they can like James can like help you with your body. James is the trainer, the one that's in the weight room, so can help you like real quick, like your body like get strong and all that. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
always like skinny, like because I don't like when I'm at the house, like myself, like if somebody not there telling me, oh, you gotta go eat, do this, I don't care. I mean on the phone. But with James, like he helped me real quick, like getting a lot of pounds since I got here, and I feel like that's what all player need, like get strong, cause like at the next level, like you gotta be athletic, like you gotta be very athletic to be able to handle all that. Just imagine like having contact with LeBron. That's
Yeah. Right.
you gotta be strong and ready and all that, and they do that very well. So, because if it's basketball, everybody can play ball. But like those little things, like that's the thing that can get you to the next level.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
Very important. Yeah.
What part of your game do you feel like you need to work on the most?
Um, you know, like work more my handle and all that, because that's what I want to do. But like as a big like you gotta I gotta keep working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because everywhere you go, like you're not gonna be handling the ball and all that. Sometimes you have the opportunity, sometimes you're not. So that doesn't mean you're gonna stop doing it. You're just going well, every time you work on your game, just keep that hand, like keep handling the ball, the basketball. Work on that. So in case every time you got an opportunity, so you don't have to go back try to work at it. You'll be like ready to go. My handle and um I would say the consistent of my set. I can shoot it, but I gotta stay like consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So and like being consistent, like of everything you do in life is very important. It's very very important. So um, those are the things that I need to work on.
Who's the best player you've played against?
The best player I played against. I mean, that's a hard question though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like best player I played against. I think about it. I can say
I hear
Nobody.
you.
I play with
Nobody.
I play with a lot of good players. Yeah.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing like come out of my head right now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But yeah, for sure, I play with a lot of good players.
And what you listening to pregame? What kind of music you listen to?
Um, I be, I'm kind of you can you can listen to my music. My playlist so weird.
It's like that.
It's all
Hey,
over the place.
hey, I can be, listen to Bob Marley. After that,
That's all right. That's all right.
just, I'm just mixing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I listen to my my home music.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes my team hear that. What is that move? Like,
And we're,
Motherland move, baby. Motherland move.
man, you gotta go back to the, gotta go back
That's
home.
right. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
nah, that's good stuff, man. I really appreciate you joining us, man. It was a pleasure talking to you. Obviously a great kid, obviously doing great things on the court and off the court. Once again, this has been Moustapha Diop. Like I said, consensus top 15 guy in 2026, committed to Georgia Tech. So in a couple years, we'll see you out there in the ACC. You'll be real close to home, at least you're home away from home in Atlanta. And we'll be rooting for you and following you all the way, man. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Mo.
All right.
All right. Another good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Move top center in the country for 2026. I think ESPN has him ranked in the top 20 overall.
Yeah.
So, his projection is major right now. And I think the best is still coming.
Yeah, even he's telling you that. It seems like he's still developing as a player, but obviously, everybody can see the potential there and what he's already doing. I saw Rivals, or what was it, 24/7 had him 12 or something like that. So, the sky's the limit, it looks like.
Then we have my man Michael A. Smith on here. All right. Asking the tough questions. My man had practice today, school, and still got on the podcast and represented.
That's right. That's right. How's your game going?
It's good. We got a game tomorrow. Then we got a game Thursday to wrap up our season. Then we got playoffs.
Okay. So the lights are bright right now.
Describe your game? I know you're a point guard, but how
I
you
feel
describe
like,
it? I know you got confidence. I know that.
oh yeah, for sure. You feel me? I feel like I could do everything on the court. Main things I got to work on is my defense, of course. I got to get faster. But other than that, in the half court, I really feel like I can set up the offense in a way that not much kids my age can do. And I got IQ, so when I see things, I know how to get the ball to where it needs to be in order to get a bucket or set up a bucket.
Okay.
And I can spread the floor because I'm a shooter. So yeah.
We got Jamal. We got to pull up to one of his games, especially AAU game.
Oh for sure. Oh AAU. Oh nah.
We got to pull up, man.
It's gonna be a movie.
If you don't get 20, you're not getting the interview, my man.
I'm averaging 20, bro. I'm finna average 20 in AAU.
All right.
Straight like that.
Okay. Khalid, you might have to take over. My throat acting up a little something right now.
All right. Well, listen, man, we're wrapping up our second episode of the season of the Up Next podcast. Again, we're going to bring you some of the best players in the country from around the world. As you see, we had Senegal's finest, Moustapha Diop, tonight. Tune in for the next episode. You have Jamal Murphy, Khalid, and my boy Michael A. Smith, aka Mike. All right. Also, go get the book, Free Game. It's on Amazon. You can find us on Up Next Pod. You can find us on Twitter, Up Next. Also, we're on your Spotify. And check out freegame.7 as well. Peace till next time.
Peace.
My man is choking up. We're out of here.